What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel here from the GeekSpeakNation channel, and today we're taking a look at the state of play for Demon's Souls. So the remake of Demon's Souls being done by Bluepoint is almost here, which is pretty crazy to say, just for the simple fact of how soon it was announced and how quickly it's coming out as a launch title for the PlayStation 5. It's absolutely incredible, and I am incredibly excited. Bloodborne is one of my favorite games of all time. It is one of my favorite PlayStation 4 exclusives of all time. So just any work that is done by From Software and being presented to us in an even better fashion in 60 frames per second in 4K, all of that sounds absolutely wonderful to me, and I could not be more excited for this. The only problem for me is that one of the things that I know maybe not a lot of people are into is that I actually love to play FromSoft games with other people. I absolutely adored playing Bloodborne in co-op. Something about the feeling of going up against an insurmountable boss with your homie is an incredible feeling. So for right now at launch, I'm going to be getting Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then I'm going to be getting Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. So those are the two games I'm going to start off with, and then once my friend is able to get his PlayStation 5, which may take a couple of weeks or so, then we are going to go in and we're going to play some Demon's Souls, because you know, I'm gonna wait. I like to play these types of games with the homies. I don't know. A lot of people say, you know, it's not the core of the experience, you know, and I will play a majority of the game alone, but I don't know. I love playing these games with co-op. But regardless, I'm ready to see what experience we are about to receive on launch day. Let's get into it. All right, here we go. Let's get into this. Wiping my old man glasses as we speak. All right, state of play. Show me what you got.
Hello, I'm Gavin Moore, Creative Director for Demon's Souls. This is a remake of monumental scope and ambition, transforming a beloved PlayStation classic into a stunning showcase for the PlayStation 5. In every
Stunning
respect,
is an understatement.
Demon's Souls looks, sounds, and feels right at home in this next generation of gaming. We're all massive fans of the original game, and we wanted to bring everything we possibly could up to a level that modern gamers expect.
So good,
and that includes
dude.
the power and variety at your control in the character creator. From facial customization to hair types, there are many thousands more permutations for you to explore, empowering you to make an avatar you can relate to, whoever that might be.
I know this sounds like not a big of a deal, but they have a lot of like natural hair textures like mine in this game, and that feels nice, because normally if it's someone of, you know, my sort of descent, you're either going to get afro or cornrows, and that's it for hairstyles.
Storytelling experience. We were lucky enough to bring back many of the original cast to take on their iconic roles. Now let's enter the first Archstone, the Archstone of the Small King, and start our journey at the gates of BOLETARIA.
All right. Oh my gosh. The fact that this is gonna look even better on my TV is insane. Right now I'm playing this on YouTube at 2160, 60 frames per second, and this is compressed. This is what this game looks like compressed on YouTube. This is nuts.
Now, the real Demon's Souls begins. Attacking, blocking, and dodging all use stamina, so the player must always consider where they are, what they're facing, and what their foes are capable of. Now, these jugglings aren't particularly daunting.
Motion blur is a little too strong.
Simple, and their attack ability somewhat limited. Still, even these earliest enemies can pose a threat if the player loses focus. For those who played Demon's Souls on PlayStation 3, you'll notice enemies behave exactly as you remember. Though you can play at 60 frames a second in performance mode, and animations have been completely redone, combat timing is just as it was. We're actually using original code for these core gameplay pillars, the untouched essence of the game around which everything else has been beautifully remade. It's a modern engine driving this white-knuckle combat experience where the slightest error could mean your death.
That's insane, using the original code as the basis. There's a lot of emphasis on just maintaining the core of what people loved about the original, it seems. I really do hope for people who've played the original that this really sticks out to them as like a very faithful remake, but at the same time is still doing things that are brand new.
We're playing in performance mode, which targets 60 frames a second, running at a beautiful dynamic 4K. There's also a cinematic option. That's an even more vivid native 4K, targeting 30 frames a second. Whether your preference is fluidity and responsiveness, or simply the most detailed possible experience, the game is a feast for the senses on PlayStation 5.
Oh. Okay.
We've added thousands upon thousands of new sound effects to take advantage of the PlayStation 5's impressive Tempest 3D audio.
Oof,
now you can hear Imperial spies in the Palace of BOLETARIA creeping up behind you, or a creature slithering out of the slime in the Valley of Defilement far below. Now you can experience this stunning world in 3D audio just by connecting a headset. We're also really excited about the DualSense wireless controller's haptic feedback. We wanted to make combat feel grittier and darker, so this is the perfect way to feel steel clash against steel, or the crackle of a fireball in the palm of your hand before you cast it at your enemies.
Okay.
We've left the open air of BOLETARIA and descended into the lair of the Flame Lurker, deep within Stonefang Mines. Flame Lurker is one of the most beloved of all the Demon's Souls
looks incredible.
bosses, and here he's brought to life in amazing detail. The real-time lighting and incredible particle effects, as well as a deadly redesigned arena, all culminate in a spectacular battle set in a world of fire. And the music here as you battle Flame Lurker is one of many incredible tracks created for Demon's Souls. On PlayStation 5, we've rearranged and fully reorchestrated Shinsuke Kida's breathtaking score with 120 world-class musicians performing at the legendary Air Studios in London.
Oh yeah, that fight looking a little, looking a little tense.
The Tower of Latria. This is the
that was
first
already
part
not
of
looking
the
like the
third
run for that guy. They just had to cut it away.
It's one of the most unforgettable areas in Demon's Souls. It's so haunting and claustrophobic. It's rife with detail and countless nooks and crannies. On PlayStation 5, we've radically increased the object density. The stage is absolutely littered with rubble, broken vases, and abandoned.
God, seeing this makes me want a Bloodborne remastered so bad.
It's an amazing set piece for enemy encounters. These mind flayers, for example, cast glowing projectiles down long corridors. For all of the added or enhanced effects like these, we've endeavored to strike a balance between dread and beauty, echoing the tragic fall of the once glorious but now doomed kingdom of BOLETARIA.
Wow. Oh.
Moving on to the rain-soaked Shrine of Storms.
Okay, finally seeing more
Each
armor
class
too.
of Demon Souls has a radically different feel. Knights in their armor are tough, but a bit clumsy when dodging an attack. The Thief, on the other hand, is quick and sure of foot, but requires finesse to inflict a killing blow.
Okay. Oof. Jeez, her legs move a little awkward on that staircase, so I'm not gonna lie.
New animations for all weapon types. Of course, we made sure to match the timing and feel of the original attacks. It's a small change, but it helps make each weapon choice feel a little bit more unique and makes the thrill of landing a perfect backstab all the more satisfying. Anyone who played Demon Souls on PlayStation 3 knows that the Valley of Defilement is one of the most challenging, demanding levels in the game. We're so excited for those players to revisit this gloomy, arresting swamp, now with performance mode at a targeted 60 frames per second. This area was a particular challenge because we wanted to preserve the occasionally disorientating, almost maze-like nature of the stage while building on the mythos of BOLETARIA. After all, this is a place of
Yo, might do a magic build, say what?
We wanted the valley to feel much more alive with the PlayStation 5 remake, and it gave us a rare chance to revisit a truly iconic level in gaming history.
Ooh, homie, he not looking too good, no?
And before we wrap up, here's a first look at the Dirty Colossus, a nightmarish mishmash of detritus
Oh my god.
that's been discarded from above. Your best bet for success here is to keep your distance and time your attacks carefully, and use a weapon that can burn through this toxic monstrosity.
Oh, that looked good. Ooh. Oof. Oh my god, that thing is like perfectly hideous. Besides the rolling can look a little awkward, beyond that, the combat looks so smooth and fluid. You died.
You've just gotten a taste of what's awaiting you this November. Demon Souls is one of the most celebrated gems in PlayStation history. It defined a new genre of action RPGs, focused on tactical combat, environmental storytelling, groundbreaking synchronous and asynchronous multiplayer elements, and an emphasis on trusting the player to learn, master, and ultimately to triumph.
Oh god, it looks so good, man.
And Bluepoint Games are honored to be able to remake this classic for those who hold it dear.
Fantastic.
And for a whole new generation of gamers to discover. Thank you for watching.
Right on. Well, I think that looked absolutely fantastic. Oh man, hold on, let me take all these glasses. I think it looks great. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. The attention to detail is wonderful, and the atmosphere is so distinct between each and every level. The only thing that was running through my mind constantly was, oh my god, this looks amazing, and when can I play this game? Okay, I really want to play this game. I'm like, I don't know, maybe I'll have to, I don't know. Maybe co-op with the homies is gonna have to wait, because I kind of want to play that like right now. But overall, man, it looks so good. It looked absolutely amazing. Yeah, guys, for those of you who've originally played Demon's Souls, because I have not played it, this is going to be my first exposure to it. Let me know what you think about this footage in the comment sections down below. Is it looking very faithful to the original? Is this remake shaping up to be exactly what you want it to be from what it seems? Let me know in the comment sections down below. But genuinely, yeah, I mean, it's nothing but glowing praise from me over here, because this game is, it's pushing all the right buttons, and I think the big thing for this game is that hopefully, to be honest, it kind of pushes hopefully this pushes FromSoft to up their game on the performance level of their next games. Their games are beautiful and their games are captivating visually because of the art direction, the art style, but making sure that their games are running at 60 frames per second, which is a big deal, and having that 4K option for those who care about the highest graphical fidelity and all that sort of stuff. But more specifically, just making sure the performance of the games are as smooth as they possibly can be. That's going to be wonderful. That's going to be absolutely wonderful, and I hope that Bluepoint, them looking at the work that Bluepoint has done, really encourages them to bring their A game to show everyone, okay, those are the guys who did the remake. Now let us show you what we are capable of on next gen. I think that's going to be the thing to look out for coming up, hopefully, with Elden Rings, depending on how that goes. Still no word on that game. We'll see how it goes. With that being said, guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comment sections down below. I'm really enjoying what I'm seeing from this game, and overall with the whole entire PlayStation 5 lineup, I think everything is looking fantastic. Chef's kiss, seal of approval. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, and if you're new here, subscribe to become a part of the GeekSpeakNation channel and get amazing content like this every single day, hopefully, depending on how things go. All right, look, I got a life too, okay? But outside of my life here on YouTube, I also stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time over at twitch.tv/GeekSpeakGaming. But remember, hey, even if you can't make any of those this week, the most important stream definitely to catch this week is going to be our Thursday stream, where we're going to be doing our unboxing of the PlayStation 5. Next gen is in our hands now, baby. And then we're also going to be playing some Spider-Man Miles Morales on that day. So it's going to be a very, very fun time over on that stream. So like I said, subscribe so you always get to see that sort of content, and follow over there on Twitch. But most importantly, make sure you hit that bell icon so you always get notified of when I post a new video by setting it to all, or I will get lost in the YouTube algorithm and we'll never meet again. So you don't want that to happen. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Daniel, and don't forget to get geeky.